Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am hosting dinner for my family. We're gonna have the kids swimming and we're gonna grill some chicken. But first I need to clean this patio. It is a disaster. We had a monsoon wind sweep over our whole yard and it got dust and dirt everywhere. I had some shades up, tore those down completely. And I just have a bunch of piles of things that over the summer I haven't touched because it's too hot, but they're now just rotting. I have spider webs everywhere. They need to come down. So just getting things done, checked off the list. My neighbor actually gave me those lilies, but they were infested with gnats, and although my husband and I are pretty good with plants, we have a green thumb, we weren't able to save them, so I'm just gonna throw them away. But first, I moved them and I had a swarm of crickets just jumping around. It was disgusting. I'm not a fan of crickets. I know they're good luck, but not for me. Not when you have a million of them. We just have so many. I thought the wind sounded cool, so I left it in, but let me tell you, don't be fooled. It is not a cool, breezy day. It is 108 today. With that wind, it's the same as putting your face in front of a blow dryer. You can tell I was desperate to get the yard done, to be doing the yard in this weather, but it had to be done. I bought a patio table on Facebook Marketplace that I'm going to put here. Instead of this little table, I'm going to move it to the front yard. I have a little spot where I'm going to create a little moment with some cactus on it. But for now, I'm going to put my new set here. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace for $200 and it seats 6. It's actually a really good deal. Eventually, we'll get back here and do a full makeover. And, we have big plans for the yard. But for now, I'm just satisfied with it being clean. And today we're going to be cooking a Southwest salad with a light citrus vinaigrette. My husband's going to be grilling some chicken, and I saw this viral dessert that has just been coming up on my feed a lot, and I'm going to try it today. So I baked some brownies. I used the King Arthur brownie mix. I love that. I think it's so good. It's my favorite. I used to like the Ghirardelli one, and that's still very good, but if you haven't tried the King Arthur brownie mix, try it. It's delicious. And I actually got busy with the kids. I didn't film an after, but I did get a picture, so that's what it ends up looking like. Much better, right? So my family and I have to have chips and salsa. It's a must. There is no compromise there on that. So I'm just gonna do a quick salsa. And I'm an idiot and I forgot to film, or it got deleted. I don't know what happened, but I do add garlic and a jalapeno as well to this. But I'm just adding some green tomatoes, some Roma tomatoes, onion, garlic, jalapeno. And I'm just going to bake this at 400 degrees until it's tender. Okay, so I have 2 bunches of cilantro that I'm going to give a rough chop to. I'm going to divide this in half. One portion will go into the blender with the hot roasted vegetables to blend. The other half I'm going to split into two sections. One section will be mixed into my salad. The other section will go into the salsa after it's been blended. I'm also going to be adding a small handful of onions to the salsa after it's been blended. This will give you some chunkiness to the salsa and will also add texture as you eat it. I love doing this. I'm a big fan of making my own dressings, and I found a really good one off of Pinterest. It is a citrusy vinaigrette type deal. The original recipe does include Dijon mustard. I just left it out, and in my opinion, it paired very well with the salad, better than a thick creamy dressing would have. I'm not a fan of thick creamy dressings, so if you're not either, definitely give this a shot. It did in fact work well. Okay, so I'm going to begin my salsa now that everything is tender. I didn't film this, but I scooped half of my vegetables and I blended to liquid. And right here, you'll see me adding in the remaining vegetables, the second portion. And I'm just going to pulse this second half. So that way there is a little bit of dimension in the salsa. And I will add a lime. My lime is very ripe and I have a big lime. So I'm just adding one, but you can add in 1 to 2 depending on how limey you like your salsa. I would just add in 1, taste it, and then you can adjust if you need. Also off camera, I've been seasoning to taste. I've just added in some pepper, and I keep adding salt little by little because you don't want to add too much. And here I'm done. So at this point, I'm going to add in my raw cilantro and onion, and I would normally be done here. I wouldn't pulse it anymore. However, I feel like my salsa is not hot enough, and I like a hot salsa. So if this ever happens to you, because I'm out of jalapeno, can't make more, you can add in tepin. Tepin is a very small little dried pepper, and usually added to like menudo or soups. That's what we usually use it for. But on the Scoville heat unit, it's 50,000 to 100,000 and can reach up to 200,000. Just to give you a little context here, a jalapeno is from about 3,500 to 8,000. So it is much hotter. Don't use a lot of them. I use 5 to 7 because like I said, I do like a hot salsa, but 1 to 2 might just do it for you. But they're really nice to have on hand in case you do want your salsa hotter. So I'm just going to pulsate a little bit more than I normally do, but that's okay. I'm just going to mix with the spoon so that way I don't have to pulse more than I need to. And I'm trying to make sure that the beans get blended. And yeah, it's just a nice little hack. If you're making a salsa and your peppers cook out the heat, just add in tepin. It doesn't really change the flavor. It's similar to like cayenne if you want to know what it tastes like. It's not a smoky chili, and it's one of my favorites. So there you go. It's still, as you can see, very chunky still. And that's how I like it. I like it mixed. I am going to dice up a bell pepper and add that to a can of corn, a can of black beans, a can of fire roasted tomatoes, and I'm straining and rinsing everything, of course. So I want to chop that bell pepper up to about the size of the corn. I'm also going to chop up 2 heads of romaine lettuce, adding that to a bowl by itself because I want everybody to be able to add in what they want versus mixing the salad. all together. I'm also slicing a jalapeno. I'm adding it to a frying pan with some oil and seasoning it with some salt. Once it gets nice and fried, I'm going to squeeze a lemon into the pan, and it is so yummy, especially to top your meal with. But you got to be careful if you've never done this before. Please open up a few windows, turn on your vent, because this smoke that you see here, the steam, it will choke you. It will choke everybody in the house. It will suffocate you. The smell is pretty intense, but it tastes so good. And here are my sides. I have some corn strips, some queso fresco that I've crumbled up there in the bowl. I have my big bowl of veggies. There's my jalapenos. And again, this is fire roasted tomatoes, corn, black beans, and my diced bell pepper. My niece has a sensitivity to corn, so I added her a little side back there without corn for her. And then I have my romaine lettuce. I have plenty because I have plenty of people here. The kids, however, don't want salad, so I decided to make them some, boil some corn and made some white rice that they can pair with the grilled chicken that my husband's cooking outside. You'll see here my brownie muffins that I made, the King Arthur ones I was telling you about that are so delicious. They're going to be for my dessert that I'll be showing you a little bit later what that turns out like, but they're just cooling down.
Yeah, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, we're just grilling some chicken.
Don't say what's up, YouTube.
Oh, what? Hey guys.
Oh my God. Look how good that looks. Ooh, wee. Babe, what's your marinade?
Okay, the marinade is secret ingredient yogurt. Okay. Not vanilla yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Greek. Plain yogurt. Okay, lime juice. Chicken shawarma spice. I don't know what's in it, but it tastes good. And then, you know what? We threw in some orange juice for this one, just for fun.
Ooh, yummy.
Salt, oil, olive oil, bang, done.
Nice. Girl, you gotta put on your life jacket if you want to get in. So now that dinner is had, it's time for dessert. I smushed my brownie, poked some holes in it with a straw, and then added some Baileys on top with a scoop of coffee ice cream. Ready? Cheers.
That's so good. Woo, it's strong. Oh my god, it's so good. This is delicious. Wow.
Are you having a little
Are you sure you don't want some? Try it.
Date over here?
Try it.
We're having a sister date. You want to join? You could be our Will.
That does not sound good.
I told Marty he
take it
can't.
back.
We don't get down like that.
I didn't hear you, don't worry. I told Marty he can't go by the pool. What?
Do you not see the camera with the tripod?
Oh shit.
See? I say keep it.
Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Please hit subscribe like, and turn on those notifications. See you on the next one.